Hi, this is Cindy Savage, and today we'll be doing a vinyasa flow. So let's go ahead and take our arms and breathe up. Big inhale and exhale down. Remember, we're taking belly breaths. Yoga is the place to let the belly go. And if you lose track, just always remember inhale on the up, exhale on the down. We're going to do big circles to the back. When we get to the back this time, we're going to turn it around and make the big circles to the front. Take it to the top and just hold on and push it up. Bring your shoulders right up by your ears, and then drop the shoulders, drop the head. Just relax the neck. And remember, as we're doing this yoga class, that you know your body better than anybody else. Do not force your body to do something that it doesn't want to do. You can encourage it. Just don't force it. Head up. Take the arms out to the side. Inhale here. Bring one arm across. Bring the other arm up and just stretch out that upper arm. We're going to try to warm up all the muscles here before starting anything fancy. And then inhale it back out to the side. And take the arm across. Pull it back. And keep the breathing going. Exhale, drop it down, bring them up over the top of the head. Drop one arm behind and pull on that elbow. So now you're stretching the inside of the upper arm. And keep breathing. And on the next inhale, we're going to raise it up, straight up to the sky, look up, and then drop the other arm. You can tip your head down a little bit here, because what we're really working on right now is that is the arm stretch. We'll do an opening the chest stretch a little later. And then inhale it up. Bring it around. Take it straight out in the front, and we're just going to flip the fingers, but push them slowly so that you're feeling every motion of those fingers as you push. And take them up. And take them down. And then we're going to roll them. Bring them up the sides as you roll them. And then turn them the other way and go down. And then let's go to one side, and we're going to just cross them as we come up. Keep the breath going nice and smoothly. Cross at the top and go down the other side. Great. Okay, bring them straight up the front, turn them to the up here, and we're going to move those hands up. So we're just really stretching the backs of the wrists. And then move them down. Turn them very carefully to the outside. And then The other direction. Alrighty, so now we're going to just take the hands up to the elbows, bring them out to the side, out, in, bring them back to the front, out, in, side, out, in, front, out, in, side. And take them all the way to the back. Make your fists, and then we're going to just do our tricep move here. So we're just waking up all the muscles. And then take it up to the top above your head, and you're going to be bringing it down. Like you have a weight in your hands. Alrighty, take that out and just roll the shoulders. And let's go the other way. And then let's take the hips, move them around. And make sure you go both directions. And then we're going to do our four corners stretch. So I'll turn around so you can see what I'm doing. So you're going to put one foot here. You're going to push this hip out. So now in this position, you should be feeling your glutes tighten on the one side. You should feel it in the top of your thigh, and you should be stretching where your toe is. Then we're going to move it back. So very slowly, push it back. So now your bottom is out in the back here, so you're not feeling the stretch here so much, but you're feeling it all up the front leg. Okay, so then we're going to take a step to the side, rotate that foot, and bring the hips over to this side. Take a slight step to the front, and we're pushing forward. So now you should feel it in the right glute. You should be feeling the stretch in your left thigh, and you should be feeling it down by your toe. So we want to go very slowly in this pattern. So it's back, change the leg, front. And when you're this way, you should have this straight line from your body right down to your knee. And then come back so you just keep yourself in alignment the whole time. Turn the foot, straighten out so that you have this straight line on this side. Okay, we're going to do it a couple more times. Really slowly, feel the control in your body as you make these changes. And then push it out this way. And one more time back. Change it. And push it out this way. Okay, great. So now, knees. So let's just roll them around. And go the other way. And then, keeping your hands on your thighs or on your shins if you want, I want you to just raise up those toes. And then put them down and press them into the mat, kind of come forward on them a little bit. Don't really take your heels off the ground, but just press forward on those toes. And then kind of rock slightly back on the heels so you can lift the toes up. So we're just focusing on each of those tiny little muscles. Toes down, heels up slightly, pressing those toes into the mat. And so now this time when you rock back and bring the toes up, I want you to really spread the toes out. So when you put them down on the mat, they're really spread. So you have as much surface area connected to the mat as possible, and then come forward kind of on your spread toes. Great. So let's bend the knees and come up. Roll the shoulders back. Take the two toes in the middle, kind of put them together and spread your heels apart. So what we're going to do is engage one muscle at a time. So you're just going to roll it up. So first your calves and your shins, your knees, your thighs, tuck under the tailbone, bring the shoulders back, lift the head up, and the arms go out. This is mountain pose. Now pay attention. What are your toes doing? Spread them out. And just look straight forward and breathe. In this position, try closing your eyes. And just feel how your body wiggles around trying to balance. That's exactly what your body should be doing. Wiggling. Now what I want you to do while your eyes are closed, close your fists. And see if that changes your balance at all. Just pay attention to what your body does when you close your fists. So keeping your eyes closed, try putting your hands on your hips. And feel what your body does. Do you wiggle less or do you wiggle more? And then take your hands and put them in a prayer position in the middle of your chest. And then raise them up over your head, straight up. And now feel your balance. What needs to be adjusted? And then just sort of relax the body, bring the hands back down, and step forward to the front of the mat. About a foot from the end of the mat. So we will be going up and down today. Just letting people know. And you know your body, so do what your body needs to do. Hands together in the front. Inhale up. Exhale, drop the shoulders. Inhale, open the palms. Exhale, we're going to bend the knees, and we're going to come all the way down to the mat, but your knees are bent because this is our first time down. And you're going to inhale, straighten the knees, and just dangle the fingertips. Exhale, drop the hands, and take both feet back into a plank. Straighten your back out. Take a big breath here. And exhale, drop the knees, drop the feet, and take the chest to the mat. Take a breath here. Your next inhale, you're going to raise yourself up on your arms. Exhale, drop the shoulders, tuck the toes. So with a big inhale, we're going to come up and make a downward dog position. Step your feet into place so that you have a nice triangular shape between the front of your body and the back. So now I want you to start walking the feet, stretching out the calf muscles, just working them slowly. It's our first time down here. And then to push the toes up and the heels up into the sky, and then lower the heels to the ground, dropping your head in between your elbows. On the next inhale, we're going to rock forward, step forward with both feet. Knees are bent. Inhale, up, fingertips only. Exhale, kind of drop down, bend the knees, and then inhale and curl all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Hands go back to heart center. Okay, so we're going to do it again. Inhale up. Exhale, drop the shoulders. Inhale, open the palms. Exhale, we're coming all the way down. You can either go straight legs now or you can still bend them, no problem. Inhale, come up to fingertips. Exhale, take just the right leg back. Drop the knee and drop the foot. We're looking forward in our lunge. And just keep breathing. I know it seems redundant for me to tell you to keep breathing, but even I forget to breathe sometimes. I hold my breath in a pose, and you really want to be breathing. And what you really want is to make sure that this leg is no more than a 90-degree angle. So if your knee is farther forward than your calf, you want to bring yourself back so that you're in a 90. Okay? So now we're going to walk it back. Stretch out that leg and engage that front foot. Now we're stretching the back of this leg. Your back is straight. You're up. You're looking at your toes and thinking how cute they are. And then we're going to rock it back forward. Put your hands on your thighs and bring yourself up so that now you're in a balanced stance. And you can decide where you want to put your hands. You can keep them here. You can put them on your waist. You can take them out to the side, or you can bring them up. Whatever feels comfortable to you. And really anchor that back foot into the mat to keep yourself upright. And just do a little body check right now. Are your hips and your legs in alignment? If you find that you're too much in a straight position, then you want to have a wider stance. Okay, we're going to take these hands back down. And we're going to take this leg down into pigeon. So you're going to walk this foot back over. You're going to walk your left foot over to your right hand. And then you're going to just drop the leg down. And you can bring this foot back closer to your body if you need to be able to have a stronger position. So your goal would be that you're straight forward. Hips are pointing straight forward. And your back is up nice and straight. Toes pointed out in the back, breathing. And from here, you can go down on your elbows, or you could go down on your block, whatever is comfortable. You can put the block here. Try to go down so that you can just kind of wiggle and stretch this out. Breathe into it. And if you want to take it all the way out with your hands all the way out as far as you can and putting your head down, you can. And if you want to go that one step farther, you can take your hands behind your back, turn your head to the knee that's in the front, and just drop your head down to the mat. And then hands back by your shoulders. Lift your head up. And then we're going to just engage the blade of this foot on the mat. Tuck this back toe so that you can lift yourself up and back out into a plank. Breathe here. Big inhale. Exhale, drop the knees, drop the feet and the chest. Take yourself down. Take a breath. Next inhale, we're raising the chest up. Exhale, drop the shoulders, tuck the toes. Big inhale, we're going up into the downward dog. Step forward slightly. Walk the feet. And go up on both toes and down on both heels. Adjust your ears so that they're between your elbows. You have a nice little pointy stance. Okay, so we're going to inhale and rock forward. And this time you're taking your right foot forward. Drop the left knee and the left foot and look forward in your lunge. Remember that this is a 90-degree angle on the front leg. And smile, because we love this stuff. And then let's slowly walk it back, straighten out that front leg and engage the foot. Keep your back up straight. You're just stretching this back part of your leg here. And then walk it forward. So now you're in a balanced stance. Adjust your hip, your width of your legs right here. Bring yourself up to your leg and decide on where you want to put your hands. on hips or out to the side or up top. And then we're going to bring our hands back down and walk that right foot now over toward the left hand and lower yourself down into your pigeon. You can keep this foot out here, or you can bring it back a little bit so that you can be straighter forward. You can put a block underneath your hip if it's not hitting the ground. And look forward and just feel that stretch. And then at any time you want, you can take yourself down to your elbows or down to the block, keeping your back straight. The best way to keep your back straight is to look forward. And if you want, you can take it all the way out to the floor, or you can tip yourself to the side and just lay flat. Okay, so then the hands go back near the shoulders, and you're going to lift yourself up. Tuck that back toe. Engage the blade of the foot that's near the front, and you're going to lift yourself back up into a plank. From here, you're going to just drop your knees and just breathe. Take a couple of big breaths where you just let your belly go. And then breathe it back up into your spine. So now we're going to do our cat-cow. So you're going to inhale. And part of this cat-cow is there's a little bend in the elbows and the knees as you do things. So you bend and you lift your head and inhale. And then you exhale, bring it back down and curl the back up. Inhale up. Exhale down. Do 2 more sets of these on your own. Okay, we're going to go into the pointer exercise, the bird dog exercise. So you might need to adjust your hands and your knees a little bit so you're a little better balanced. And what's going to happen is we're going to be inhaling, taking the left arm and the right leg out straight, and we're holding for 10 seconds, just like we did yesterday. So we're going to inhale, take it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sweep it down and right back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sweep it down. We're doing 4 sets of these. So this is set 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sweep it. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go back to all 4s. Inhale up. Exhale down. And up. And down. And up. And down. Last one, up. And down. Okay, now we'll be taking the left leg and the right arm up. So adjust your hands to make yourself more balanced. We're going to inhale and sweep it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sweep it. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale down. Inhale it back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hands down. Inhale here. Exhale and look over your left hip. Inhale to the center. Exhale, right hip. Inhale, center. Exhale, left hip. Inhale, center. Exhale, right hip. Inhale, center. Exhale, child's pose. Okay, we're going to inhale it back up. Tuck those back toes. Bring yourself back to sitting and then to standing. We're going to stand at the front of the mat and step back, straight back, nice wide stance so that your front leg goes into your 90-degree angle. Turn that back foot to a 30 to 45 degree angle. Your hips should be straight forward. And from here, we're going up into Warrior One. Take the hands behind and clasp them. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the hands away from the body, and we're going to just bend forward over that leg. To get out of this, you're going to take your hands down first, roll your shoulders forward, inhale, and push yourself up. Straighten that front leg. Hands out to the sides, turn them forward. Exhale, come straight down into an airplane. Bring the hands down in front of you, so the hands are pointing straight at the mat. And then I want you to take your hands to the outside leg. And I want you to just breathe and move your hands from the inside to the outside. And then let's take the hands onto the floor. Drop yourself back down into a little farther into your lunge. Your toes are up back here. You can put your toes down if you need to. You're going to take your hand out to the outside of this leg. Up into your, you can drop this knee if you need to. And then we're going to release that. Tuck this toe back here. You're pushing yourself right back up into a stand. Roll the shoulders back. Big inhale and step back with the other foot. when you're situated and all of your hips are in the right place and your foot is turned in a 30 to 45 in the back, and you've got your 90 in the front, you can take your hands up. And then let's take the hands back down, clasp them behind, roll the shoulders back, and lift the hands away from the body. And we're coming down over that leg. And then roll the shoulders down. Take the hands down so that they're pointing at the floor. You can straighten that leg out if you like. And just take the hands from the inside to the outside. Just feeling the difference. Okay. Hands down. You're going to shift the foot in the back a little bit. Take yourself back down to your lunge. Take the one hand to the outside. And then you can drop this knee and this foot if you like. Place the palms together and look to the side. Alrighty, hands back. Tuck this toe and bring yourself back up to standing. Take a big breath. Okay, one foot is pointing to the front of the mat. The other foot is going back into a warrior two position. So your legs are straight at this point. You're turning your hips to the side. So you're matching the side of the mat. Roll this knee so it goes down over that second toe. Keeping your shoulders down. Bring your arms up to just at shoulder height and look over the front hand. Your back is up straight. We're holding each of these for 4 breaths. From here, you're dropping your arm to your thigh and bringing this arm back over. If you feel you're wobbling a little bit, put your finger and your middle finger and your thumb together. Sometimes that can help your balance. Now let's take this hand and just drop it all the way out to the front. So it's just pointing straight so you get a little more stretch out of that side. And you can kind of look toward that front hand. So now we're going to sweep it back over and put it on the thigh and the back. Keeping the front knee bent, we're bringing this front hand up and over. Arms back down to your warrior stance. Inhale, straighten the front knee. Exhale, leaning way out over that leg. Put the hand right on the calf. Be sure and keep your back like it's on a wall. So straighten yourself back up. Bring your arm back so you feel like you're straight. When you're ready, this hand can go straight up. With a big inhale, we're going to take ourselves all the way back up. Turn that front foot. Turn the back foot. So you should be parallel with your mat now. And the front knee is going to turn and go down over that second toe. Remember, it's like you're on a wall. Drop the shoulders. Bring the hands up. Looking over that front hand. Drop the forearm onto the thigh. Bring the other hand up and over. Nice straight line from your back leg all the way up to your hand. And then let's take this arm and just point it out to the front. Really give a stretch. Really pull it and feel that stretch in your side. And then let's swing this arm all the way up. Put it on the back thigh. Keeping the front leg bent, move the arm up and to the top, looking up at the ceiling. Peaceful warrior. So then let's go ahead and bring our arms back down into our warrior two stance. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, you're leaning way out over that leg, dropping the hand down onto the shin, keeping your back on the invisible wall, and bringing that hand up and over. So it's straight up to the ceiling. So with a big inhale, we're going to come all the way up and turn both feet forward. So now would be a good time for you to get your block and put it right in front of you, because you may need it. So the trick to this one is the farther out you can get your legs, the better off you are, because our goal is to get into an inversion. So we're going to take our hands straight up, bring them forward, bend forward, your back is flat. When you feel like you're down far enough, you can either reach out and put your hands on your block, or you can put them on the floor. And once you're there, you might want to adjust your feet out even a little farther if possible, and just feel this stretch. Push yourself forward so that your weight is on your hands, and just feel that stretch in the back of your legs. And then we're going to walk our hands back toward our legs. So what's going to happen is this is automatically going to start dropping your head down. So you want to put your head down. So you can either put your head on your block, whichever direction you want your block to be, all the way flat, or you can try to take your head all the way down to the floor. You can also put your head on your fists. And then inhale and bring your head back up. Walk your hands forward a little bit. And then walk your feet in. But don't go all the way in. You want to be in a wide stance. Toes pointing slightly outward. If you can, keep your hands on the ground or put them on the block. And just feel this stretch. Keep your back straight. And then we're going to inhale, take the forearms to the thighs. Squat down, look forward in a nice wide squat. And then you can kind of move back and forth in this squat, sort of feel the groins as they stretch and complain and things that they might do. Then we're going to inhale and we're going to lift the hips, drop the hands again, and just do this stretch. And then a big inhale, take the arms to the thighs again, take the hands out, drop down, and you're looking forward. From here, we're going to try something new. We're going to lift up on the toes. And then drop it down. And try lifting up on the toes. And dropping it down. If you need to have your hands on the ground while you do this, it's okay. Go up 2 more times. And then let's lift the hips with an inhale, drop the hands down, walk the feet in. Now to a small stance, small squat. So we're just going to go down in the frog squat. Put the hands together in the front, push the legs out, bring the hands together. And what can help on this one is putting a block underneath your heels or rolling up your towel or your yoga mat. Okay. From here, we're sitting down. So whatever, graceful way you have of getting yourself down on the mat. Let's go ahead and put our feet out in front of us. Open them up like a little book. Straighten your back out. Take a couple of nice breaths. And we're going to inhale and bring the knees up. And exhale and just push the knees to the floor. Move forward with your body and open the feet. So you're inhaling and kind of coming back. And exhaling and pushing forward. Rocking your pelvis forward. And just with your own breath, do this 3 more times. And then come back up. So then what we're going to do here is we're going to inhale, and we're just going to lean forward slightly. Just hold it. And then let your breath out. And inhale and come back up. So this time we're going to count to 10. So we're going to inhale up. Come forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let it out. Inhale and come back up. This time we're going to go to 6. Inhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, sorry. And inhale. Come back up. Sorry. I went past 6. Okay. We'll try 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let it out. And come back up. Okay. Bring it all the way in. As far as you can. Hold on to the toes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to inhale up. Lean forward for 4, 2, 3, 4. Come back up. 2, 3, 4. So now let's just inhale as we go. Inhale here. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4. Let's take the hands behind you. We're going to inhale and push forward. Just to give that a little more stretch. And relax that. Great. Let's bring both knees up. Hold on to them. Give them a little hug. Okay. So from here, I want you to just sit in whatever is the easiest pose for you to sit in. And choose the leg that you have that's the front leg. So my front leg is my right leg to your left. So same hand, same leg. I'm going to take it up in the air. And I'm going to bring it around behind me. And I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm bringing it up, bringing it around behind me. I'm going to try to lift it up here. Now, oh, my arm's not going up. So therefore, I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to put it on this wrist bone and I'm going to give it a little push so that my arm is up as high as it can go. Then this arm's going to go over and grab onto these fingertips or come close or stretch. And you're going to lift your head up. You're going to lift your head up and open your chest so that you're stretching. So even if your fingertips are not touching, put your hands as close as you can together and open your chest. So now, scooting around again in the front, we're going to take the top hand, reach it straight up in the air. Take the bottom hand, take it straight out to the side. The bottom hand comes across. The top hand comes down. The bottom hand touches the nose. And then this hand meets the palm, and we lift. I'm going to do a little something different with this one here now. We're going to just reach it to the side like a timer, a metronome. Just very carefully, because these are your shoulders, so you have to be careful. And now bring it down to your chest. Feel the difference. Now go back and forth. See, there's hardly any stress in this. So I just want you to know this. If you're feeling stressed with it up higher, you just bring it down. Okay? So now let's take the arms down, roll the shoulders. Opposite hand to the, opposite arm to the arm you took up top. So this is your bottom arm. You're going to take that to the outside of that knee. Take this hand and put it behind you. Inhale up and just turn and look back over your back shoulder. And remember, your stretch is in your waist. It's not in your hips. It's not in your thoracic. It's in your waist. So now we're going to release that, come forward, and change hands. So now put that hand in the back. Put this hand over the knee on the other side. Inhale and straighten the back. And exhale and turn to the back shoulder. And as you breathe, just inhale and straighten the back. And exhale and try to deepen the twist just a little bit. And then relax that. Roll your shoulders a little bit. Roll your neck a little bit. And then we're going to change the foot position so that the other leg is in front. Okay, so same hand as the front leg goes up. You take this hand and you put it behind you and you get it up there however you can. You need to push it. If you need to wiggle it. You need to crawl it, whatever you do to get it up as far as you can. That is the trick. Now, also, I will tell you, the other trick is to get it back here behind your, because if you try to just go up from here, sometimes this gets in the way. So you want to just do whatever you need to do to get it up there. Then this hand's going to go up over the top, reaching for the fingertips, and then you open your chest and you look up and you pull on the arms. And then release the top hand, take it straight up in the air. Take the other hand straight out. Across, down, nose, palm, lift. And then do your tilting. Just ever so slightly to just Give those shoulders a little wake-up call. And then bring it down and do it here. And feel the difference. And then let's let that go. Release the shoulders, shake them out. Okay. So now we're going to lay down on the mat. Keep your block with you, though. We need the block. Okay. So you get yourself nice and relaxed on the mat. Your knees are up. Take the block and put it between your knees, or between your thighs. You're holding it there. Your hands are down on the mat. So now, to make this a little easier on your low back, what you're going to do is place your hands underneath your low back so that you're supporting it, so that you're not really squishing it into the mat. And we're going to inhale, and we're going to take these feet up off the ground, and then we're going to put them back down. And we're going to do it a count of 4 counts up, 4 counts back. And you have to inhale. When you inhale, you engage your abdominal muscles. So you're engaging your core so that your core stays tight while you're going up and down, and then you let out your breath and relax your muscles. So inhale, lift, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, release. Inhale, engage, lift, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, release. Inhale, lift the knees, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Relax. Next inhale, engage the core, lift, 2, 3, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, release. Okay, so now we're going to place the block between the calves. And then put your hands underneath your back again. We're going to lift the knees up, and we're going to roll them around in a big circle. So you're keeping the calves parallel with the ceiling, and you're just taking your legs around, holding that block. Make sure and go both directions. Keeping your core tight, even though you're breathing. And then release them back to the mat. You pull that block. So now we're going to lift the knees up again, and this time we're going to be inhaling and taking the feet straight up, and exhaling and bringing them down. You can take your hands out from underneath your back if you need to. Inhaling them up. Exhaling it down. Inhaling it up. Exhaling it down. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Keeping that block between your legs, spread your arms out to the sides. Inhale and just drop your legs over to one side. So using your fingertips on the knees by the floor, inhale and bring them back up to the center. And then exhale and drop them down to the other side. fingertips. Inhale, then bring them back. Take that block in your hands. Drop your feet all the way to the floor. Take the block and take your hands all the way out to the top. Stretch like you got your feet on an imaginary wall and like you're reaching up. So we're going to inhale here. We're going to exhale and bring the knees and the hands together. Okay. We're going to do our most exciting move yet. Okay. So we're going to inhale here. Exhale, take the hands and the feet out. Don't touch the floor. Inhale, bring them up to the top. Put the block between your legs. Exhale, take your hands back down to the floor along with the feet. Inhale, bring them back to the center. Exhale out. Inhale up. Change the block. Exhale down. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale up. Change the block. Exhale down. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale up. Change the block. Exhale down. Inhale in. One more. Exhale out. Inhale up. Change the block. Exhale down. Inhale in. And then let's take that block out. Let it go. Relax the legs down to the floor or keep them up, whichever one you want. Take some nice big breaths. Belly into the diaphragm, into the chest. Big 3-part breaths. And then let them out. We're going to practice a couple of new breathing techniques today. So I know I've talked about the Ujjayi breath. It's the yoga breath for helping keep your strength. So what you do is you take your tongue and you place it on the back of the roof of your mouth. And you breathe in and out your nose, but you try to hear yourself breathing. So you're breathing up into that space in the back of your nose and the top of your throat. It sounds a little bit like wind. It should feel cool up on the back of the palate of your mouth. So just try a few breaths like that. Keep one hand on your stomach so that you make sure that you're initiating your breath in your stomach. So we're going to try a fire breath. So a fire breath, basically, you're going to inhale through your nose and you're going to exhale through your nose. But you're going to be exhaling quickly and then taking a small sip of air. It's going to sound kind of like this. So what's happening is, as I do that, my stomach is popping up and down, up and down, up and down really fast. And I'm pumping my stomach to push out little tiny bits of air. So try it. So you inhale up, and then you just push, 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 push. Try it again. Inhale. Push. One more time. Inhale. Push. Great. Okay, take a couple relaxing breaths. Place one hand up by your nose, or both hands if you need to, and put your thumb near your right nostril and your finger near your left nostril. Unless you're left-handed, then you're switching it. So what we're going to do is we're going to close the right nostril with the thumb. Inhale through the left nostril. Close the left nostril and exhale through the right.
Inhale right. Close it. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close it. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close. Exhale left. Do 4 more sets of those on your own breath. When you're done with your sets, just take a few just normal breaths. So now let's try taking a big breath in through your mouth, letting it out through your mouth, and when you get to the end of the exhale, purse your lips and blow all the rest of the air out like you're blowing through a straw. And do 3 more of those. When you're done with those, just breathe normally. So sometimes we're lazy exhalers. And every, hour or so during the day, you should take 2 or 3 breaths like that, where you just really blow out all the air, because I'm sure you notice when you blow out all the air, you can take a deeper in-breath the next time. So now we're going to do the gamma breathing. So we're going to inhale and exhale through the nose, kind of fast, letting it out with a sigh. Inhale mouth, exhale nose. Inhale nose, out, exhale nose. In nose, out mouth. In mouth, out mouth. In mouth, out nose. In nose, out nose. In nose, out mouth. In mouth, out mouth. Now I want you to just take 4 minutes, which is about 24 nice long breaths, and just relax in this position. Relax all your muscles. Relax your brow and your forehead, and take the relaxation down your jaw into your neck and all the parts of your body. let's start wiggling fingers and toes. Bringing life back into all your joints. Thanking your body for everything it's done for you today. Wiggle around on your back a little bit. Move your neck around a little. And then roll over to your right side and just relax there for 3 breaths before you sit yourself back up. And then keeping your eyes closed, just settle yourself into a seated position. Move your hips around, move your shoulders around. Just reattach your body. And then let's take both hands and rub them together really hard and make them really hot. And then put them on your low back and just hold them there and thank your body, all it's doing for you. And then sweep them down your legs to your knees, bring them back up and rub them together again. And put them on your shoulders. And just rub your shoulders, pull them forward, give them a little squeeze. Rub your neck a little bit. And then rub them together again. And then we're going to put them over our eyes. Just relax your eyes to that darkness that's created by palming. Just keep a steady breath while you're doing all this. And then take your hands and rub them together one more time. Nice and warm. Place them over your heart. Think about your intention today, what virtue you're going to take out into the world. And smile and open your eyes. Thanks everybody for coming. Great class today. Awesome job.